I wanted to share this little health tip. So I was getting super sick, like migraines, debilitating migraines, day after day after day. It's been super hard to get things done. And I couldn't figure out where they were coming from. And so I started changing everything and almost down to nothing, just to see what is it something I'm eating. And I'm literally one of the cleanest eaters you'll ever meet. And I don't eat sugar, gives me a migraine. I don't eat gluten, makes me sick. And I don't eat artificial sweeteners, gives me a migraine. There's, years and years and years of experience of what, gives me energy and what takes away my energy, what makes me feel good and what doesn't. And I'm super careful about that until I wasn't. So I walked into the health food store one day recently, and they had this drink, like a sparkly, amazing mushroom tincture drink. Healthy, right? It's a mushroom tincture. It was sparkly, it was sweet. And so I said, is it gluten-free? Does it have any, can't have corn syrup, any of that stuff? And she said no, and it was sweetened with erythritol, which I don't eat either. But I drank it and it didn't give me a migraine. It just had a little cup. So I thought, oh my gosh, this is really super good. It only has 20 calories and it's sparkly. It tastes sweet, doesn't give me a migraine. It's gluten-free, all the good things, right? It's a mushroom tincture, it must be good. Well, I didn't read any further, which is not like me. And I have been drinking one every single night. It's been kind of my little sweet treat. And I kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And it was making my stomach sick, it was giving me a migraine, and I'm not gonna throw the drink under the bus because it isn't a good drink for some people. It's just not a good drink for me. But the reason, and I'm not going to even throw the label under because it's absolutely delicious and it does have really good things in there. Reishi, chaga, turkey tail. It's amazing. However, not for everybody. So I kept getting sicker and sicker and I couldn't figure it out. So one day I'm like completely debilitated. I literally couldn't see or anything. My eyes were getting blurry, all kinds of stuff. And I was thirsty and I didn't have my water with me. And the closest thing is this little refrigerator we have in our gym, and it has all these little sparkly waters and regular water and all our little healthy herbal drinks and stuff. And I reached over because it was right by me, and I grabbed this drink. It's the only thing that I had. And all of a sudden my husband says, maybe it was like 20 minutes into having the drink, he says, you look like you're feeling better. I was like, that's so weird. Like all day long, I literally couldn't move, and I had this drink and I felt better. And I thought, oh my gosh, there's something in this drink. And so I looked closer. It has 75 milligrams of caffeine, black tea, which I do not drink caffeine at all, which answers my question to my nervous system issues. There's days I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I don't drink caffeine at all, but I have been drinking caffeine and not knowing it every single night. Well, caffeine for me doesn't kick in for like 7 hours later and then makes me feel like I'm having a heart attack. I have been off caffeine for many years. So I kept thinking it was something else. It was this drink. So if you are feeling kind of riled up, a little nervous, having headaches, not feeling good, your stomach hurts, might be something you're not paying attention to that either you are allergic to and shouldn't have, or you maybe have been having too much of it and your body doesn't like that. So I took this out and I have been detoxing from it, from the caffeine. Not to mention there is cane sugar in here and I don't eat that either. So it has the erythritol, which I don't eat, and the cane sugar and the caffeine. So anyways, one of those kind of moves where you're not paying attention and not present in what you're doing until you have to be. And so I just wanted to give this little tip to you because there might be something that you're not noticing that you are ingesting that just isn't for you, and it could be healthy. This is not an unhealthy drink, but for me, it is very unhealthy. So take a look at even the healthy things that you're doing and see if there's something that isn't healthy for you. I hope this helps. I don't have a migraine now.